dipotong. Terlalu panjang, dia segini.
Adli Febrian Ray is just 12 years old.
Itunya untuk itu.
He lives with his mother in kampung Intu Lingau, while his only sister studies in Universitas Mula Warman, Samarinda.
Ini aku.
As a Dayak child, Adli had owned his machete even since his very tender age. Now the handle of his machete is losing its grip, and Adli has to fix it. It is something that he has never done before. Doing so, he uses this rubber-like stick called malau. This natural adhesive is strong enough to keep the blade attached to its handle. Just like any other child of his age, Adli lives to play. But this game on his mobile phone won't keep him busy for hours, not without the grid electricity. Soon enough, he will have to go outside to find a real game to play.
Oke, ini terakhir.
One of his favorite places to play is Kahan River. This river used to be the major transportation line from the villagers to reach the outside world. This role was vastly diminished with the presence of logging roads built by the timber company since the 80s. Dirli is Adli's best friend, and he just loves to be in this river. He spends a lot of time playing, swimming, and spearfishing here. Dirli knows every bend and bank of the river well for some kilometers up and down the stream, and Adli learns a lot from him. Adli also learns a lot more at school. There are 2 elementary schools in this village, which population is somewhere around 3,000. And Adli goes to SD Negeri 07 Nyuatan, which is only 1 minute away from his house. He is now in the 6th grade, along with 10 other peers. This village also has 1 junior high school and 1 Christian high school. Though using the education standard used elsewhere all around the nation, all the schools here are conducted in their own pace, in rather casual manner. That's to say the least. This school has no water supply, yet water must be kept available. So every morning, someone has to carry the water from adjacent into spring, and today, it is their shift to do the chore. Every year, during the peak of dry season, a grey layer of air comes to cover everything above the ground. This layer only gets thicker day by day and grows even worse in the early morning. It is the smog. And it is now the peak of the dry season. Despite this unhealthy air condition, the school still go on as usual. And after school, the children still play just like any other day. For boys anywhere, a game is not a game until someone may get hurt from it. And what can hurt more than a war game? Having no plastic gun is not an excuse for the warring parties to make peace. These kids are determined to defend their territories with whatever they have. Rounds of mud are good enough to repulse the enemies. When the furious war is finally over, and the smoke has entirely disappeared, blown by the wind to somewhere far away, a serious message arrives. The message came from the education authority somewhere far away. It says that smoke has arrived. School activities must be called off for an indefinite period of time. Now Adli can play under the bright sky all day, every day, for an indefinite period of time. That was the light story of smog. In reality, the story of smog has always been as dark as it looks. Its presence has always been a sign of environmental catastrophe. For its very source of existence are forests and pit fires in enormous scale, which mostly happen in Borneo and Sumatra. At the same time, smog has always been causing serious health problems for the populations. In 2019 alone, this malicious air had left over 900,000 nationwide with acute upper respiratory tract infections. That was in that year alone. Indonesia has so many things to be proud of, and smog is certainly not in the list. Isn't that right, Adli?